Petch has completely dominated Miguel Trindade in their second fight. How did Petch win this fight so flawlessly, and what could Miguel Trindade have done better? Let's break it down. Now directly in the second round, we see Miguel Trindade getting dropped with a body shot, okay? Now Miguel Trindade has a habit of putting his hand out when he gets jabbed to it. Now here, for example, the first body cross lands for Petch, okay? Petch jabs the hand of Miguel Trindade, and he puts it out, exposing his body, and again, Petch lands that body shot. Then as well, he uses the same combination in this KO, where Miguel Trindade has even forward momentum, and the same time exposing himself with his body hook, what then again leads to that KO. We see again Petch jabbing the hand, feints work as well, jabbing the hand, Miguel Trindade putting his hand out, and exposing his body to it, because he's responding to the jab. And as well, we see the same scenario happening in round 4, where Petch repeats all of this again and using the same combination to again land a body attack. Now also a classic Petch combination that is in a lot of fights of him, but also we see it in this fight specifically and use that, I don't know, multiple times in this fight, is the double jab and angling off and then throwing kick. Now this is not a devastating technique, this doesn't knock people out, but again it's hard to respond sometimes because again you're angling off, it's hard. It's just a nice combination to keep it going, and he's not overusing it. He used it a lot in this fight, but again he's not overusing it, but just a classic Petch combination, and just jabbing and whilst he's angling off, kicking you, what also got a bit of a problem for Miguel Trindade, but not as big as a problem as kicks in general in this fight, because Petch threw 116 kicks in this fight. Now they didn't all land, I think it was like 83 kicks that flushly landed, that's still a lot, but still, those kicks were on the guard, and Petch used them wisely, and Petch used them intentionally, and threw them intentionally on Miguel's guard, okay? Petch just kept him away the whole time with those kicks, and when Miguel got a bit of momentum, Petch threw that kick again, the whole time, and just stopping Miguel from throwing anything big, from throwing anything dangerous. And Miguel didn't respond, and this was one of his mistakes in that fight. Miguel didn't respond to that kick. He did do nothing. He just most of the time took that kick and didn't respond. And believe me, those kicks are tiring when you get them to the shoulder. These kicks are tiring. These kicks make you fatigued. And again, Petch just used them wisely, kept Miguel Trindade out of range, kept Miguel Trindade from getting anything big. And by the way, bro, if you want more fight breakdowns like these, join Combat Skool. I'm doing a fight breakdown nearly every day on there, maybe multiple fight breakdowns as well per day. And I'm uploading them there every day in the fight breakdowns tab. We as well have courses. You get one-on-one access to me, so you can ask me any questions. If you need help with martial arts, I will answer it to you as quickly as possible. We also do group coaching calls and one-on-one coaching, guys. So join Combat Skool now if you need more help. And as well, Petch stopped Miguel Trindade with those teeps as well, that he used, not as much as the kicks most definitely, but he used a lot of teeps as well in this fight. First of all, here Miguel Trindade a bit hurt to the body, again getting knocked down, a bit scared of that teep, and then being in a bad stance whilst he's blocking this and blocking the kick, but the kick still goes through. And why did it go through? Petch was closing distance before throwing the kick. The kick was not in a full range from Petch here. The kick was more in a bit shorter range. The kick was a bit more jammed, but that just made it land because Petch just closed the distance, stepped a bit in, and then he was a bit nearer, what means Miguel Trindade cannot like step back and stuff because the kick will still hurt him and still land. And in general, just when Miguel Trindade want to get something off, when Miguel Trindade want to enter in and so on, using the kicks, using the teeps, and as well just getting volume in the whole time. If Miguel doesn't respond to the teeps, if Miguel doesn't respond to the kicks, then just start throwing them and keep throwing them. And that's what Petch did. And again, those teeps led to a knockdown. This was the question mark kick KO. And Miguel Trindade was just scared of those teeps. He blocked low, but again, the kick got high. And Petch was just setting up his shots with kicks, with teeps. And again, the question mark kick here was just Miguel Trindade blocking low. And then again, the kick landing high. So Petch prevented Miguel Trindade with his kicks, with his teeps from getting something big. But the thing is that Petch also prevented Miguel Trindade with his footwork. He angled off, he used back steps to keep Miguel Trindade away, to land his shots, to land his kicks, and then just go out of distance, be safe. We see, for example, just Miguel Trindade wanting to get in, Petch angling off. We see Miguel Trindade getting a few good shots in, but then Petch just stepping back, making Trindade miss. The whole time just When Miguel Trindade wanted to get something good in, Petch just backstab, Petch just angled off, Petch uses footwork to create distance to let Miguel Trindade miss. And this was just as well the key of the fight. The key of the fight again was like the saying which a lot of people say, hit but don't get hit, and that's exactly what Petch did. He hit the whole time with his kicks most of the time, he knocked Miguel Trindade down, used backstabs, angling off the whole time and just making Miguel Trindade miss while he is knocking him down and just winning the fight the whole time, okay? So guys, see you back soon, join Combat School now, link in the description. If you need help one-on-one, we have a lot of courses, low-key course coming soon as well. Ooh!